into state-owned enterprises. There's a special supplement in here on banking. And then we also have, we will resolve all challenges, ECG assures customers. All right. Cocoa Board secures 1.13 billion US dollars to purchase cocoa. All right. So those are the headlines on the front page of the Daily Graphic. And the Graphic Sports has this interesting headline: "Get ready for Arabian-style World Cup party." Yeah. So of course, all roads lead to Qatar in a few weeks. On the front page of the Ghanaian Times, we have these headlines. President raps board's management over AG's report. He's not happy. The AG's report exposes a lot of lapses within boards and management of a lot of the organizations that he oversees. Don't let power corrupt you, judges told. We are sorry. ECG apologizes to customers for system failure. Now, I find it very interesting, though, because the ECG has an interesting posture. On one hand, they say, and if you go on, you can go on and read the story there on page 16 of the Ghanaian Times. On one hand, they say that they are sure of what happened, and what caused the problem, and they fixed it 95%. It's solved, right? Then, in the same breath, they say that they cannot confirm or deny sabotage. That's hacking. They cannot confirm or deny. So, I'm confused. If you know what caused the problem, how is it that you cannot confirm or deny hacking? It's double speak. So, you guys got to come clear, all right? Angry youth clash with Akonta mining workers. And that story there came up yesterday as well. All right, and on the back page says Provident Insurance gifts to Princess Marie Louise Children's Hospital. All right, let's take a look at the Chronicle. And on the front page of the Chronicle, we have jubilation at Kwahu Pepiase over settlement of dispute at NHC. Ekufuado mad over AG report, summons SOEs over infractions. Cocoa and coffee farmers will be in danger if, and there's a story there with, that's Kojopo Nkrumah speaking to some issues. Ochihene very furious as illegal miners invade cocoa farms. Okay. Granted, but they've been doing this for at least 2 to 3 years, so yeah. Proverbs 9 verse 7, this is the Chronicle, and they always have a scripture for us. Whoever corrects a mocker invites insults. Whoever rebukes the wicked incurs abuse. Okay, so those are the stories there on the front page of the Chronicle. And my next paper is the Finder. And on the front page of the Finder, I have these stories. Cocoa Board secures 1.13 billion US dollars to purchase cocoa. Coca, Sami Ewuku joined Baumia's tour of the northern region. Occupy Ghana demands details of 2.2 billion Ghana Citi Auditor General claim to have been retrieved. Yeah. Yeah, it's true. I think I agree with Occupy Ghana. Let's see the details. You collected it from who and who and who. Show us that it actually adds up to 2.2 billion. And who did you collect it from? We need to see that. Declare state of emergency in mining areas. Occupy Ghana to Ekufuado. Timely deployment of armed police prevent assault on ECG staff. I think people need to calm down. Because at the end of the day, if you assault the staff that are going to provide the service, it's like cutting your nose off because you have an irritation. It doesn't make any sense. You go to the ECG office to attack workers who are going to fix your problem. How does that make any sense? Think about it. Does it make sense in your mind? Think about it. Submit names of offenders in 4 weeks. Infractions captured in Auditor General's report. We have President Akufo-Addo directing SIGA, Director General. Okay, so I think that's an important, we need to get to the bottom of the people who are running these organizations with so many infractions. It's important. It's about time that we took the business of Ghana seriously, so that those who are, because there's a lot of them, you know, and this is not the first AG report that has exposed these kind of things. You know, even under the previous Auditor General, there were all kinds of expositions that came up, you know, and we need to deal with people harshly. You shouldn't just sit in your office as a manager of an office and then there's a lot of rot going on and you go away scot-free because it's not a big deal. It's Ghana, it's not your father's business, so yeah, we can do whatever we like with it. No, it's not acceptable. If you can't do the job, step down, let somebody who can do the job take it. Akonta Mining has no mining lease, mineral right, or permit. This is coming from Minerals Commission. Okay, this is a very interesting headline because I want to see, based on this story, if Minerals Commission is actually saying that they don't have lease, they don't have mineral rights or permits, how are they mining? And also in forest areas, how are they mining? All right? And the hammer, the gavel needs to come down hard on these people. Very important. It's time for a strong and practical leader, says NDC presidential hopeful. Ochihini under pressure as land buyers demand registration of documents. IMF exonerates Baumia. MP reveals. Magdan hands over Emmy title to Ibrahim Mahama. And CMV boss slams NDC over IMF brouhaha as a new crusading guide. I have a couple more newspapers and then we go for sports. On the front page of the Meridian, we have Wager McCarthy Hills youth warn saboteurs of Empire Cement. President calls out AG and SIGA. Koka Sami Ewuku joined Baumia's tour of the northern region. Aspiring Crew War NDC chair, chief tussle over land. NDC has been to IMF 10 times and MPP only twice. Razak Opoku writes, this game of justification, I don't know if it's, you know, well, I guess it suits some people, but if you are trying to build a nation, some of the game of justification things don't make any sense. Not to me, anyway. Be mindful of lands and forests in cocoa production. All right, this is coming from the Lands Minister. I have the Anchor newspaper next. ECG system failure saga gets murkier. Name of new company pops up as National Security and IOCO investigate. We have Minerals Commission exposes fake Akonta mining license. I say these Akonta people, they need to be dealt with properly because the stories that are coming out, well, I guess we're still investigating. Education Ministry, GES silent on dilapidated Bosome Freho School. Okay, those are headlines on the Anchor. And I got one more to go. The Business Analyst. I rejected Galamsey bribe, former Deputy Minister reveals. We've paid 2.4 billion to pensioners. Senate boss discloses. IMF bailout will boost investor confidence. Peg dollar quarterly. Guta appeals to government. And Moody's downgrades Ghana's rating to junk status. All right, well, that's enough for the dailies today. Go over to citynewsroom.com for all your news updates. We have everything covered. Go to citybusinessnews.com for your business updates, and go to Ghana Weekend for all the juice and gossip in the world of entertainment. It's time for sports.